Today I've got a postnatal dumbbell lower body workout for you. Now you're going to need a set of dumbbells for this workout, and if you're not sure what weight you should be choosing, check out the description below where I'm going to be putting some more information to help you choose. Now we're going to begin this workout with 4 movements to get warmed up, and then we're going to go into the main part of the workout where I've got 6 exercises for you. You're going to be working out for 40 seconds and giving yourself a 20-second rest in between, and we're going to be doing 2 rounds. To begin, we're going to get started with a body weight squat. So set your feet hip width apart, perhaps slightly wider. I like to turn my toes out a little bit. We're going to get nice and low with each squat. You're going to inhale down. You're going to exhale, lift your core. So this is where we're going to engage the pelvic floor as you exhale and come up. We're going to mobilize those legs, wake up those quads, and coordinate your breath with the movement. Okay, next I want you to take a really nice wide stance here. We're going to bend one knee, we're going to reach up to the ceiling, coming back down. So we're going into a lateral static lunge, opening up that adductor, feeling a gentle stretch through there, waking up the body. Give me a nice reach in between. Okay, next, bring your feet hip width apart, keep your feet pointing forward. We're going to go into a good morning where we're going to hinge our hips back, coming up nice and tall. Inhale, as you feel your hips pulling back, feel that tailbone pulling up, and you should be feeling a lengthening through the back of those hamstrings. This one is a difficult one to master, but you can definitely do it with some practice. Okay, squeeze that last rep in. Okay, coming up, we're going to go reaching up. We're going to bring our knee to elbow, come down, reach up at the side, knee to elbow. Keep reaching up, bring that knee to elbow. So waking up that core. Finding a balance with each of these movements. Okay, right, that's our warm-up done. We're going to go into the main part of the workout now. To begin, you're going to need 1 dumbbell. We're going to start off with goblet squats. Okay, so using kind of a medium weight, you don't want to be going too heavy at the moment. We are practicing good quality movements at this stage postpartum. Okay, so breathing pattern is going to be an inhale down and an exhale to come up. I want you to keep nice control on the way down. I don't want you to go too fast. Like I said, this is quality over quantity today. Watch those knees, make sure they aren't collapsing in. Keeping the heels on the floor, knees over those toes. Right, well done. Next, we're going to be going into a dumbbell sumo deadlift. So here, I want you to keep the feet quite wide. We're going to be holding the dumbbell in the middle. And we're going to be hinging down. So send the hips back and then come up. So here I do want to see that hinge movement in the hips, dumbbells towards the floor. Inhale down. Pelvic floor is quite open here, so make sure we give a little thought for our pelvic floor as we come up. So gentle lift of that pelvic floor as you come up and exhale. Okay, well done. Let's pop that dumbbell to one side. Next, we're going into alternating reverse lunges. We're going to do this with our body weight, focusing on that balance and getting the depth with each movement. Okay, so step back into this lunge, bringing our feet together and changing legs each time. Again, we want our core to be firing up here. So we're going to inhale, going to exhale, zip everything up. Okay, well done. Next, we're going to go into our dumbbell RDLs, that's Romanian deadlift. So here, let's grab 2 dumbbells. Have your feet narrow here, so hip width apart or slightly closer together. Make sure those toes are pointing forwards, they're not turned out. We want to glide those dumbbells down the legs. I don't want you to lose contact with your legs. And again, you're going to be feeling those hips being pulled back and up. You can have the knees unlocked, so they don't need to be perfectly straight. Try not to think too much about bending the knees to get down. Here, keep that chest nice and strong, so slightly puffed out on the way down to help keep tension in your upper back so you don't collapse forward. Okay, well done. Let's pop those dumbbells to one side. We're coming down onto the mat. We're going to be doing bird dog. Okay, so make sure we've got our hands directly under our shoulders, knees under hip. Opposite arm and leg are going to extend along the floor. You're going to exhale, lift up, give me a pause here, and then come back down. So extend away. Little pause, lift navel to spine. Be conscious you're not arching your back. It's all about becoming as straight along the body as possible, from the tips of your finger, down your arm, along your spine, through your glutes, and into the tips of your toes. Next, we're rolling onto our back. So roll onto your side, roll onto your back. We're going to be doing bird dog. Okay, let's get set with our feet up in the air. So lower back into the floor to bring your legs up to 90 degrees. We're going to bring our arms up. Opposite arm and leg are going to extend away. We're going to come back in. Going to be tightening those deep core muscles, tightening the transverse abdominals to stop yourself from arching your back away from the floor. So keep that focus of lower back into the floor. If this is too much for you, then don't extend the legs so low to the floor. So here's the other option where you can extend up more to a 45-degree angle or up to the corner of the room as opposed to down to the floor. If you're happy and feeling like you can extend down without compromising and feeling any strain along your core, then go for it. Okay, well done. That's one round done. We're going to go into our second round, which is our final round. Okay, I'm going to grab the dumbbell. We're going to get set up for our goblet squats. Okay, feet slightly wider than hip width apart. You're going to inhale down, you're going to exhale up. Let's work on depth today. If we're not lifting too heavy, We want to be working again on these good quality movements so you can start thinking about loading with a heavier weight a little further down the line. Okay, right. We're going into our sumo deadlift. If I turn to the side, you can see a little better with that wide stance, toes slightly turned out, and you can see rather than squatting down, I'm like hinging my hips back to get that dumbbell down to the floor. Keep that dumbbell aiming between the legs. Don't let it move away from the body. So keep everything in a really nice line here. Gotta make sure our knees don't collapse in. Ooh. Let's squeeze that last rep in. Okay, well done. Next, we've got alternating reverse lunges. So pop that dumbbell to one side. Work on the posture here, so rib cage stacked over hips. Just watch that any rib flare or arching in the back. Get a nice lunge back, come together. If you're struggling with balance, have a look at how you're lunging backwards. Imagine you're stood on train tracks and you want your legs to be going along those train tracks rather than if you were stood on a tightrope. As you can imagine, you're going to be more wobbly if your legs are really narrow and lunging on that narrow line. Okay, next we're going into dumbbell RDLs. Remember, feel the hips pulling back, feel the tailbone coming up, lengthening through the back of the hamstring. Don't let those dumbbells drift away from your legs. Keep contact. I kind of feel my fingernails gliding down my thighs, just below the knees. Feel that position before I come back up. Inhale down, exhale to come up. Find those lower abdominal muscles. Right, okay, we're going to come down to the mat. We've got bird dog once again. So working that posterior chain, excellent exercise for working on those posture muscles and just finding more awareness of where your body is in space, so that proprioception of where your arms and legs are. Give me that little pause at the top. Feel the glute working in the upper back. Feel the core lifted to the spine. Okay, coming onto our backs, we're rolling on our side onto our back for those dead bugs. Remember the option of extending the leg to 45 degrees rather than all the way down to the floor if that's where your body is at today. Okay, lower back into the floor, again to give me a nice breath in. Brace those abdominals, exhale out, feel the position before we come back in. Right, that's it for this lower body workout with a bit of core sprinkled in. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe as I bring more videos to my channel and grow this little space online.